Hello, gentlemen, or prepubescent teens, whoever's watching this, hello and welcome to the Speedbuild series that I have going on here. I don't have a name for it, but whatever the title is, that's the name of it. But for now, I'm just going to call it the Civil War route. And yeah, that should just basically give you the rundown. I'm sorry, I really just don't know how to open this. I don't have a script or anything. But you know what? This is the first time I'm actually talking to anyone on my channel. This is the first time I'm actually having a conversation. So let me introduce myself, actually. My name's Raphael. Hi. I'm from New York. I have lived around the New York City area all my life. I attend school, but I live out in the suburbs. Sometimes I live in Manhattan, back and forth. A long story, but I'm half of a city kid and I'm half of a suburb kid. But I'll tell you what, I hate both of them, but I love the country. So that's about all you need to know. But I guess I'll go on. I always liked trains. I'm pretty sure, as most people can relate to this, it always started off with, the toy trains for your birthday and everything when I was a little kid. Maybe if you had like the letter ones, like the big letters, like the wooden trains, and you spell out your name with them, and that was always fun for me. And then it kind of grew onto that, and as I'm sure many people, Tom's the Tank Engine. So that was always a big thing for me, and I never grew out of it. Most people stopped liking trains at the age of like 5 or 6 or something. But no, me and thousands more. I'm sure if you're watching this too, you can relate to that story a lot. But I love trains. But I am not a foamer, so don't worry about that. I'm not going to be geeking out here, saying anything that you might be a little bit unfamiliar with, so don't worry about that. Yeah, that's basically it, and I wanted to do this train series with a couple of my friends, and I think I'll have them on in later episodes, but I just felt that episode 1 should kind of be just like the meeting point. It should really be an introduction, and since I am going to continue this on, I wanted you guys the viewer, to know me a little bit before I started bringing in two or three other people into the call. So I guess I'll just kind of talk about this route, what I want to accomplish with it, and then maybe in the latter part of this episode I'll actually talk about what's going on screen. But yeah, sure. From the title and from what I said before, this is a Civil War route. I don't really know what else to say. 1860s, and you're definitely going to be able to see later on you'll see like soldiers but old houses, and I guess the reason why I chose to do the Civil War was really because it's something that you don't see depicted a lot on YouTube a lot. Most trains videos, it's either present day or transition era. There really is not a lot of variety, and I haven't seen people really go back to its routes. Oh boy, to its roots in the beginning. And I know it was around the 1820s and all that jazz, but the modern form of railroads and locomotives really sparked up in the 1860s, especially in North America. So I felt the Civil War was also very interesting too, because you really could get a lot of scenes. You can get a lot of. I really wanted to plot people down into a piece of history, really like a diorama. So the old flags, the old buildings, the people, the clothes, the old rolling stock. But I also definitely want to include some, I want to include like a battle scene or something like that, or like a military camp or a tent or something like that, just so you really do get the feeling of this is what the United States was like hundreds of years ago. And yeah, that's definitely what I wanted to appeal to. And that's that's kind of my goal here. Now, I'm going to make it very clear, I am not an approach medium, and I am not, you know, a Railway City Rails kind of guy. By the way, Railway City Rails is my friend Mason, so I guess I'll just say Mason, who is a fantastic route builder, and I come nowhere close to him. So don't be expecting anything great. But just kind of, I mean, I'm not saying I'm the worst, but I definitely am not the best. You know, hopefully as this show progresses, you'll also see me progress in my, you know, skills and abilities to, you know, texture and do all that stuff. I'm pretty sure, as you can see from here, in this footage, it's just, it's a lot of copy and pasting, and, oh boy, look at that, plane, just that grass is just, it is the same exact effing texture. So yeah, hopefully you'll come along for the ride as we kind of keep doing this. By the way, hopefully this is the first. I've been pushing this back for ages. This is the second time I'm recording this. The first time I had my friends and everything, but you know, they said like, oh, you know, I don't think it was that good. So I was like, okay, and then, you know, I was kind of like, well, you know, the day never really came where we were like, yeah, retake. Also, because I don't want to bug them, you know what I mean? I don't want to be the guy who's like constantly nagging them or bugging them. So I was like, you know what, I'll just do it myself. And I'm not saying I'm not going to have them. Hopefully I'll have them in later episodes, because they're really fun and they're great guys to talk to. But yeah, I want to have guests. You know, I want this to act as a podcast as well, in the sort of format where, you know, you can just listen in and, you know, we'll talk about stories and maybe I'll ask people questions. You know, hopefully I like to get community members, because I do talk to some people that you might know. So yeah, hopefully that'll happen. But we'll have to see, because I am, if there was a personification of procrastination, it would be me, because I've finished one route, and I've had this game since like December, and I've only ever finished one round. So that kind of goes to show, because I'm like, oh yeah, well no, I have this idea, and I got this idea, and I just make a whole bunch of different routes, and they never ever get finished. And it's always been like that for me, for a lot of things. You know, this show, I guess, I didn't want them. I didn't want the show to be another example of procrastination. So here I am, you know, episode 1. Gonna do this on like a weekly basis, you know. So I'm gonna have to pre-record, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, you know. And I don't want this to be like a big thing. I'd like this to be niche, you know. I wanna have a community that I can really connect to. You know what I mean? I really want to have people I can, you know, who look forward to this. But yeah. Wrapping up in a minute and a half. So I guess I'll kind of give my closing statements a little bit. So just you know, thanks a lot. Please, this is gonna sound so stupid. Please share. I don't care if you like or comment. I couldn't care less if you like and comment. Actually, no, I take that back. I couldn't care less if you like, comment, because I want to know everything I'm doing wrong. Please, give me any tips or any advice that you can with the route making, and share this. I don't care if you're sharing it to make fun of me. Just share it. So, yeah, I guess that's kind of it. We're coming up now. As you can see here, as I was talking before about my texturing, here's my texturing, and here I am failing at doing that. But yeah, we got 30 seconds left, so thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully, I will see you guys again next week. And until then, bye-bye.